Hi everyone, this is Whispering Potato, and it's going to be another video where we are going to talk about some insights about how you can be productive. And do not panic, do not skip this video, as this is not going to be another stickman figure productive video where you will be told 10 rules productivity. No, it's not going to be like that. We will start with the first point. There would be total of 3 golden points, and the second one is the most important, so I want you to at least watch the second one. So let us start with the golden point 1. Let me write it down. Golden point 1. So the first point is the small steps. Yes, simple. You need to take the small steps. The biggest challenge in any productivity is we often start so difficult. Like, we do not focus on the small steps, we focus so much on the big picture. Like, you have to climb a rock, suppose, for example, and then you start thinking about the total height of the rock, that it's suppose 3000 meters. So if you will start thinking about the height of the rock, that is 3000 meters, you will be so stuck. Suppose you are over here, some small tiny figure, and this is 3000 meter. You will feel so under pressure and pressurized that okay, I have to climb 3000 meters. No, it's impossible for me to climb 3000 meters. If you want to, but if you will think that okay, I need to climb only 30 meters today. Okay, so your goal for today is 30 meter, not 3000 meters. So you will be focused more and will be energized to take up this target of 30 meter and proceed further. So in this way you have achieved the target of 30 meter, and then by this technique you can just move forward. So this is the first technique of start small. So here comes the rule number 2, golden point 2. Golden point 2. Golden point 2 is to focus on your environment. Suppose you want to study for 10 hours per day, and you are sitting on your couch. Suppose this is your couch. This is your couch where you are sitting and you watch Netflix on this couch. So just tell me how motivated you will be to sit and study on this couch. You won't be. You will straight away drawn to your TV, your mobile, or the Netflix or YouTube, anything. So the our environment plays a vital role in our success, in our productivity. So uh, focus on your environment, distract yourself from all sort of entertainment, all sort of things that will hinder your productivity. um, Make a separate room, if not possible then separate space of doing productive work. And it will be difficult sometimes thing. And another thing is to plan your day. I am not telling about the rigorous routine, but I am telling about a simple pathway. Like, you should know what all tasks you need to do for that day. So I need you to make the daily tasks. So this is the golden point 2.
simple. In focus on your environment is also a deciding factor whether you will be productive or not on that particular day. And try to make your environment constant, like do not make unnecessary changes daily. Unnecessary changes here, unnecessary doesn't mean that you cannot go on the terrace and read, you cannot sit here and there. I'm just telling you, do not waste your time, don't waste time on making unnecessary changes. Okay, that you also know that is not going to help you. So here comes the third and the last point, golden point 3, that is to reward yourself. Yes, reward yourself not for the big wins, for the small wins. I'm not telling you to waste your time too much in this, but yes, when we do something and some, remember in childhood what happened, our parents used to reward us with a sweet, sorry, my drawing is not that much great, um, uh, with some sweets or snacks or anything. So, in the same manner in which you get happy, in the same manner, reward yourself with some tea, coffee, or just go for a break when you complete a task. So, in that manner, your brain will not fog. You need to avoid the brain fog because oftentimes we think that the productivity is in is equal to time spent or time invested, but it's not at all equal to time spent or invested. On an average 40 hours per week is a good amount of time in which a person can achieve productivity. But if you need to extend beyond this, then that is also fine. Some people do, and we have to do it based on the circumstances. But to remember the other 2 points and this point is super important, that you have to reward yourself, either like some sweets, some shorts, some few minutes of mobile game. I would not recommend this, but yes, if it would help, because it helps me sometimes. And do not trap into overworking. As I said earlier, also do not overwork and build in buffers, like you must have heard the technique, pomodoro technique. Yeah, pomodoro technique, you can also search on it, it's really effective. I will end with few things and an example. Suppose you want to plant a grape tree. You won't hang its tails just on the top and hope it will make it. You will instead set up its structure and will guide its growth. That is the first step. Start small. You won't just hang it up straight away. Instead, you will start making its base structure, and then you will give it the right soil, light. That is step 2, environment. And then time the tendril successfully wraps around the support, you will give it fertilizer. Reward and sustainment, so it keeps reaching higher without snapping under its own weight. So that is it for today's video. Sorry that my video is not up to the mark. So yeah, thank you and see you again in the Whispering Potato channel again.